What's for lunch, Ruby?
Bro, we straight carb loading, G. You see that pasta? Pasta and then rice and then bread.
Oh, I love it. Hey, look, going into another test week off the back of such a dominant win, what's the feeling like between you guys? I'm sure confidence is quite high.
Yeah, we're feeling pretty sore. we're recovering the last few days, but we're excited for the rest of the week and our second test.
Yeah, COVID, I know it was a while ago, but it's really cool to be on tour, like on a tour and travelling out the country. We won't get opportunities to do that because it's Home World Cup, so it's it's a buzz, to be able to travel. Pretty grateful.
Yeah, and just with that, the test that comes with it, travelling away from home, playing against your home fans, I mean, that must add to quite good preparation of what's to come later this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And can I just say, everyone that's here, thank you so much for covering our teams. Been here a long time, and sometimes no one comes. So thank you so much for covering women's rugby. Really, really appreciate it. But yeah, there's no bigger test than playing in front of your own. Doing the haka in front of New Zealanders, that's a lot of pressure. So yeah, we don't take that lightly. It's also a huge honour.
And just looking at last week and the dominant win, when you start this week again, what do you look at? Is it resetting and sort of starting again, or building on what you did? I mean, for you guys, what do you want to improve on from what happened in Christchurch?
Yeah, so we are looking at improving our 1%ers, just a little few things in the line out and the scrum, in our forward pods, just the execution out wide, as we know we missed some opportunities. So we'll look to capitalise on that this week.
Plenty more to give, mate.
just finally from me, is there a feeling around the team, especially after a performance like that and what you guys have to come, that there's a special feeling within this group that building into this year and into the World Cup, you can achieve something special?
Oh, absolutely. This is huge, man. I don't know if New Zealand gets it yet. This is huge. We can bust open the door of women's rugby and keep dominating our national sport around the world, or we can miss it. We're serious about this. We understand how big this is, and rugby means so much to each and every one of us. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to show the world that England's got the next World Cup. It's confirmed, but we're here right now. New Zealand's got this opportunity now. It's up to us. Are we going to take it?
Well said. Go well, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers, brother.
Hi, it's Joe Pearson there from Stuff. But first question would be to you, Joanah. You obviously played in Europe last year. What sort of strides have you seen from the forward pack since that tour of Europe?
So from the forward pack, we've been working on everyone being ball players and keeping the ball alive, and identifying the space in front of us and attacking it. So that's a big change from the Northern Tour in forwards.
And I reckon too, Joe, this chick, hey, her name's Joe, your name's Joe, she's like playing outstanding. This is the leading lock in the country right now, and to go through what she went through in the India tour and come out this back end, like it's, special people are getting their moment, and Joe's definitely one of them. So she's humble, but she's doing amazing.
I get that's a good comment, because it sort of leads on to my next question about, you guys have sort of been together, this group, say, for about 4 or 5 months or so. How far do you think you've come in that time as a group?
Yeah, we've come super far. We've got an amazing bunch of girls, super young and experienced as well, and coming together as a team has been awesome, and seeing how far we've come with our great coaching staff that we have and what they're able to get out of us.
And there's only 6 and a half weeks for the first World Cup game. With that, I guess, comes a lot more of intensity, edge, etc. And obviously, some big selection decisions to make soon and some tough calls to make. I mean, is that sort of edge? Can you guys feel that in the playing group at the minute?
Yeah, absolutely. I think in-house competition is extremely healthy. And if I'm honest with you, I get a bit bloody racked up when Aisha's scoring all these bloody tries and I'm not, but I think that's really good, because you just push each other. And there's only 4 days till our next game. So that's it. That's our focus at the moment. We're just trying to make this team for this week, and that's hard enough in its bloody self, because Smithy's doing a really good job of letting everyone have a good crack and saying, you know, here's your opportunity, you show us what you got, and if somebody, you know, does really well in your position, it makes you all want to be even better. So absolutely there's in-house competition, and absolutely we're pushing each other to the limits, and I think that's how it should be, you know. We're here to make each other better.
I guess, Dave, I think my last question would be to you, just on yourself. Like, you've been in, with this team now for about 5 months. I mean, how settled, how sort of comfortable are you with the switch you've made ahead of the World Cup?
Comfortable's not close. I'm extremely honoured, lucky and privileged to be in this team. It's been a dream for so long, and I just didn't know when or how, and you know, it's cool that Bunce is over here. I've seen Wayne Smith at talks for years being like, man, I wish I could get coached by that guy. Holy wrecker, Nick Minna, he's our coach. You know, amazing people like Joe. There's a lot of Samoans in here. I'm half Samoan. Feel at home. There's so many reasons that being in this room and in this team is just so special. And oh man, every young girl out there should try and make this team. It's hard to explain, you know, in words to you here now. I wish you could come in and behind the closed doors, and see all the jokes that they're telling and all the banter. And there's nothing like walking down the main street of a city you've never been in with, you know, a tight forward next to you or a front row walking next to you. Like, I could do anything. Nobody gonna mess with me now. So it's pretty special to be in this team. And yeah, I can't believe it bloody didn't do it earlier, to be honest. It's so much fun.
Cool, thank you. All the best for the weekend. Thanks.
Cheers, Joe.
I think Kate might be on air. Not sure, Clay or Nikki, any questions from you, or are we wrapping up?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi guys, Clay from RNZ here.
Hi, Clay.
You obviously had like Wayne, a new coaching team, come in, and there's been quite a big change in terms of the style of play, the tactics, that kind of thing. How close do you guys as players feel like you are to nailing some of those things down that he's trying to tweak and change ahead of the cup?
Do you want me to go? He's like an absolute genius, like actual lives up to his name. But also the standards are so world class that I think we've definitely come a long way, but we all want to be better. So you could answer it in 2 ways. We've come so far in the last few months, like we just had a session and it showed that. But also we all, you know, have so much more to give too. And he loves pressure, you know, all those moments that some people might get scared of. It's like we're learning to just want them and crave them. So it's a double answer. Sorry, it doesn't really answer, but we've come so far and learnt so much from this team. But also, man, I reckon there's a couple of people in this team that are just gonna absolutely rip up and just transform and show the world what New Zealand's made of.
And just in terms of the forwards with Mike Cron, he's been challenging us on doing some different things that we've never done and challenging our skill set. So we've just been introduced to some of these things, and we're just only going to grow, like Ruby said, from here on out.
And those new coach, not just the new coaches, but some of the new players, the likes of Ruby, some of the other Sevens girls, and the other girls that have come in. It seems like there's a really infectious kind of like buzz within the team. Joanah, would you say that's fair? That's been a shift in the team over the last 6 months or so?
Yeah, definitely. And when like Ruby and the Sevens girls come in, they add like so much mana and so much professionalism coming from being full-time athletes for longer than most of us. So they just add so much to the team, and we love having them in.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. All the best on the weekend.
Cool. Any last questions before we let them finish lunch?
Yeah, just one from Nikki Styres here at Newtown.
Cool.
I've just been listening to you, and I just sense that, gosh, you have led so much in such a short period of time. You must be almost thinking to yourself, wouldn't it have been great if we'd had this opportunity before now to actually get ourselves to this point and beyond, so that you really hit the ground running when that World Cup came around? Would that be right?
No, Nikki, sometimes you can think that, but at the same time, I just totally believe everything happens for a reason, and all those other players have been in this jersey, coaches have added things that people will never know about and never see. So, you know, you could think that, but at the same time, I just think everything's happened as it's supposed to, and like the best is yet to come this year because of the way it's happened. So, ask me again in December.
Fantastic. I love your enthusiasm. I can't wait to watch you guys. All the best.
Thank you.